Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are breaking down the AI-powered blueprint for Shopify in 2026. And let me tell you, the game has fundamentally changed. We've got the new rulebook, so let's get into it.
Okay, just look at this. Because how dropshipping used to work, even a few years ago, it's completely obsolete now. Back then, it was all manual research, throwing generic ads at the wall, and honestly, a whole lot of luck. Fast forward to 2026, and it's all about engineered systems. We're talking about a world where we've moved from guesswork to AI-driven validation. We've gone from manually building stores to what developers are calling vibe-coded storefronts, which is basically AI creating designs that just perfectly capture your brand's aesthetic. And customer service? That's now run by fully autonomous AI agents.
So, to really get a handle on this shift, we're going to follow a really clear 5-part blueprint. We're essentially reverse engineering what the top minds in e-commerce and AI are doing right now. We'll start by talking about why the old way is dead. Then we'll build a solid foundation, construct an AI engine, put our marketing on autopilot, and finally make that all-important mindset shift from just being a store owner to becoming a system architect.
Right. First things first, we have to be honest. The old model of scrolling through AliExpress for hours looking for a product and just hoping a Facebook ad goes viral, that system is broken. It's totally inefficient. The market is just too saturated, and ad costs have gone through the roof. It's turned into a lottery, not a real business strategy. And frankly, trying to do all that manual work in a world that's automating everything, it's just a recipe for burnout.
So what's the alternative then? Well, the 2026 blueprint starts with building a rock-solid foundation. And for that, we're looking at a proven, structured approach from one of the biggest players in the game, the Ecom King. See, before we even dream about AI, we need a legitimate business structure, and his A to Z blueprint is pretty much the gold standard for getting that right. And if you dig into his courses, you'll see that every single successful dropshipping business is built on these 3 pillars. And this is long before a single product ever gets listed. You got to start with setting up your legal and financial stuff the right way. Then you use data, not your gut feelings, to pick products. And finally, you build real relationships with reliable suppliers who aren't going to leave your customers hanging. You get any of this wrong, and I'm telling you, no amount of AI is going to be able to save you.
Okay, so with that foundation in place, this is where the 2026 model takes a hard left turn from everything that came before. We're now going to build an AI engine right into the core of the business. And let me be clear, this isn't about just using a few neat AI tools. No, this is about creating a central system that does the heavy lifting of actually running the store for you.
And this quote from AI system builder Jack Roberts just perfectly nails the mindset shift. We're moving way beyond simple workflows. We're not just checking tasks off a list anymore. We are engineering these interconnected, automated systems that can actually think, adapt, and run, with almost no human intervention.
So what's in the toolkit for this AI engine? Well, here are some of the go-tos that guys like Nick Serev recommend. You layer these on top of Shopify and automate pretty much everything. Scopic AI can build your high-converting pages. Claude Code can literally write custom features for your store. Anti-gravity is what helps you vibe code, using AI to generate those truly unique designs. And then you have a tool like N8N, which is like the magic glue that connects all your back-end apps into one smooth, automated machine.
And here's the crucial point. You're not just using tools anymore, you're deploying AI agents. You really have to think of these as digital employees. You can give an agent a task like managing all your inventory, or handling complex customer support tickets, or even analyzing sales data to tell you what your next product should be, all without you having to lift a finger.
Okay, so you've got this incredible AI engine running your store. Now what do? We point that powerhouse at the most time-consuming and expensive part of the old model, marketing. The whole goal here is to just completely remove the guesswork and the endless, budget-draining manual testing.
You see, instead of an entrepreneur trying to guess which ad creative is going to pop, the new model uses AI to generate and test literally hundreds of different versions automatically. This content engine can create video ads, it can write copy, and it analyzes all the performance data in real time to automatically shift the budget to the ads that are winning. It's scaling your campaigns with an efficiency a human just can't possibly match.
And all of this leads us to what is maybe the most important evolution in thinking. It really comes down to your ultimate goal. Are you building yourself a job, or are you building an asset that can run without you? This shift in perspective is the final, critical piece of the 2026 blueprint.
Business strategist Dan Martell says it perfectly. Systems buy back your time. That's the whole point of all this technology and automation. It's not just about being cutting edge.
It's about building systems that create freedom. Every single piece of your AI engine should be designed with that one goal in mind: buying back your time so you can focus on scaling the business, not just getting bogged down running it. What this means is you start to see your store not as a store, but as an engineered system. Every part of it, from how you source products to how you deploy ads to your customer service, is just a cog in a much larger machine. And your job changes. You're no longer the operator pulling the levers all day. You are the engineer who designs, optimizes, and upgrades that machine. This right here is the core belief that drives the most successful AI-powered entrepreneurs. And it's not a suggestion, it's a mandate. In the hyper-competitive world of 2026, if a task can be automated, it must be automated. The people who are still clinging to manual processes, they're simply going to be outpaced and outpriced by those who are building these efficient, intelligent systems.
And so that leaves us with one final critical question for you to think about as you build your own blueprint for 2026. The tools are here, the strategy is clear. The only thing left to decide is whether you want to keep operating a business day to day or if you're ready to start engineering a true automated asset. The choice is yours.